Hey guys, it's Stacey Ann. Wanted to share with you, I signed up for a challenge slash swap, and on her YouTube is Little Lulu Scraps, and the challenge, she had all these kits that she'd made up, and all you had to do was send her a message on YouTube, watch her video obviously, and then send her a message on YouTube and tell her what kit you wanted, and then you sent her the postage and she sent you the kit. I did a video on the kit that I received. And then she sends you the kit, and it comes with 2 pages of what the rules are and what you have to use in the kit and all that stuff. And then you do a video of it when you're done. Well, she is also a host over on Your Paper Pantry, and she does the Prim Swap, and this month she's doing toilet paper or TP minis, Americana. So she said that we could use our kits and do our toilet paper minis once we did the challenge, and we could use the toilet paper mini that we made for our swap. So, and that's what I did, because this took me 2 days. I don't really do mini albums of any kind. I'm not very good at it. So this was kind of hard. It sounded like a lot of fun, and then so I signed up for it, and then I got it, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? So I finished it yesterday, late yesterday. So I'm super excited. So let me show you what I had left out of the kit that she gave me. So this is what I have left of the twine. I didn't use this is the clothespin was a challenge item, but I didn't use, you had an option to use it and I didn't. So that's what I had left of the twine. And then let me show you what I have left. This is the little tiny knick-knack stuff that I had left. So so I had like a heart and this is the lid to the mason jar. I ended up not using it. The pop tab, I could not figure out what I was going to do with that pop tab. I ended up binding my mini album. I believe they call it Stack the Deck. So I didn't use the binder rings. I ended up with one of these left over, one button, and then this, which I couldn't figure out what to do with this for the life of me. So, oh, and then this is all I have left of the dimensionals. And by the way, after I saw my friend Stephanie Little Red Wagon Studios, is her YouTube, after I saw her YouTube video on hers, I was scared to death because she totally brought this out. By the way, so this is what I had left of my paper that she sent with it. And then she also sent some cardstock. I have one sheet left, and then I have these. And then I have this left of the trim. And sorry, it's my cell phone. This is what's left of the burlap that she sent. Oh, I had 2 hearts. And then this is what I had left of the 2 fabrics that she sent. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to send all the extras to whoever my swap partner is. So I'm just going to leave them in the bag and then send them to my partner, so, and see what they can do with it. Okay, so those are the extras, and then here is the toilet paper mini. Okay, so here's the front of it, and it says the American Dream, and then these 2 flowers right here, well, you can barely see that one right there, those were included in my kit. They were already cut. You just had to fold them in half, and then, you know, I think it was a dye, but they're made out of felt. And then I wanted some extra ones, so I just used the fabric that she gave us, and I just made some extras just to kind of go along with the theme. So, but I'm just going to kind of show you guys what they look like. I probably shouldn't explain it too much because it'd take forever. There's the side of it. The spine of the, yeah, the spine. And there's the back. And then, and of course, I mean, obviously I use some of my own stuff, so, but that's what's keeping it closed. And then, here's the first tag. And it says, America the Beautiful. Oh my gosh, the lighting is horrible in here. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on, let me see if I can. I don't know if that helps at all, but we'll see. Does it help? No, not really. Okay, so it says America the Beautiful, and then it just, and they have photo mats on the back of them. Well, 4 of them have photo mats, and then 2 of them, and these are just the big tags. Like this, they're just blank on the back. So, and then here's the first page. And these are just, I just drew these up. They're just, fireworks. Yeah, there we go. And then this says E Pluribus Unum. And then these come out. These are 2 different tags. And then here's the little tag. And here is the tag for this one. And again, like I said, there's nothing on the back of these. There's 2 of these that don't have anything on the back. And the next page, this is Land of the Free. And then there's the doily that she sent. And the popsicle stick, by the way. Then 2 of the tags. And here's this tag. And then again, it's got a photo mat on the back. Here's 2 photo mats. You just pull that off, and then they, of course, they come loose. The little spools, the buttons, the small clothespin she sent, and of course the hearts. The flowers she sent, and then here is the mason jar. There's the mason jar. And I just sewed, I had like the little miniature flags, so I just sewed around, I put the jar on top of it, sewed around it, and then cut the remaining fabric out. And then just made some little tag things for the inside of the jar. Just like that. And that's a journaling spot. And then this tag. And I think, yeah, this one's blank on the back. And I actually used the burlap fabric for the end of this one. And another one of the pockets that she sent in the tag. And then, oh, come on. I don't know if it's going to come off. It should. Oh no, did it stick? It's stuck. Oh, there we go. Another tag. And these small tags that are, sorry, these tags right here, my husband got me these tags. They're shipping tags. They are like really, it looks like they've been out in a warehouse for a really long time, but they're like they're like really distressed. You can't even tell. They're like yellow, brown. It's crazy. And then 2 more journaling spots in here. Another tag. Here's some burlap, little pinwheel, little miniature flags. I did use the bell. It's right there. Look at that. Yay, bell. I could not figure, I was like, man, I'm going to use that bell. I don't know where I'm going to use it, but I'm going to use it. And here's this tag. It's a journaling tag and has a photo mat on the back. And then these come off, and that's what it looks like underneath. And of course you can see the burlap. And then these clothespins I added so I could use some more of the hearts. And here's the last page. It says In Pursuit of Happiness, and then there's the little heart, or the metal rusty star, and another tag that I made. And here's the tag in the back, and journal, or a photo mat on that one as well. So there is my mini album. This was quite challenging. It was really challenging. So I don't, just like a few things, like the papers that she sent are all the bases of the toilet paper mini, like the backgrounds. The fabrics are used, a lot of them, for the ends of the tags. Here is the, I don't know what they call this stuff. She sent this was in the challenge bag. Another one of the flowers that she sent, the felt flowers, and then here's the lace that she sent. The stars, these stars she sent. I'm trying to think. She sent these little tiny twigs. What else did she send? Oh, this is some of the fabric she sent. I just turned it into a bow. She sent, that bag had a lot of stuff in it. These little pockets, there's 3 of those. Of course, all the tags, the large tags. The popsicle stick, which you can barely see. The popsicle stick and the doily. The small clothespin. The buttons, the spools, the flower, the jar. The burlap. Another pocket. Burlap. Of course, again, more. I used a lot of the fabric and the twine and stuff like that. I used most of it on the tops of these right here. Here's some twine. Here's some twine. And I did use on one of these tops. I could have sworn I used some. Maybe I didn't. Anyway, sorry. So here's the different twines, the baker's twine, the jute, and another pocket, the star. There's some more jute. And that's it. I'm pretty sure I used, I think I hit the challenge, so anyway. Alright guys, so there it is, and then you just, it just clips shut. I was going to put charms on it, and then I was like, I think it looks good just like it is. I didn't want to add any more. I was going to put it in a box, but it's just too big to put in a box, so. But there you go guys, that's what it looks like. Thank you, Kelly, for hosting the challenge and the swap. So, alright guys, bye!